Please remain standing for the presentation of colors, our pledge, and national anthem.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
At this time, we would like to welcome one of our very own 2021 seniors, Caitlin Kinsey, who will perform our national anthem. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Thank you. You may be seated. At this time, I am proud to welcome the senior class president, Miss Aubrey Jones, with a welcome message.
Where's my speech? Miss Shute said she's there. Okay.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and fellow graduates. We are gathered here today to celebrate the class of 2021. It is a complete honor to be able to speak in front of you all today. The journey with this class began a long time ago. Many of us have belonged to the school district since kindergarten, and others have just become part of the Warrior family. Regardless, we are all warriors. We would have not been able to get this far in our high school careers without our parents, faculty, and staff's continuous support and encouragement along the way. As a collective class, we have made so many accomplishments, from earning $1.5 million in scholarships, getting accepted into multiple colleges, and getting offers from several schools. We have had so many mountains to climb this school year, from not being able to fully be in school, to not have a normal prom, to also not having a normal graduation. This class is the representation of how warriors rise. The difference we have made to the lives of others, to our families, to our friends, to strangers we have met define who we are. I can't wait to see what the class of 2021 does next in life, and I am proud to be the president of the class of 2021. Thank you.
At this time, I would like to welcome Ms. Eugenia Upshaw, President of the Russell County School District Board of Education.
Good evening. On behalf of the Russell County Board of Education, I want to extend an enthusiastic congratulations to the class of 2021. To Dr. Coley, Ms. King, and the Warrior team, thank you for your hard work to make this celebration possible. Class of 2021, today marks a transitional moment for you. After today, you will no longer be a high school student, but a high school graduate. Graduation is an exciting time of change for all those involved, but especially for you, the graduate. Whether it's off to college or accepting a job offer, what lies on the road ahead will be both exciting and new. You will likely make some mistakes. We all have. But let your mistakes become your lessons learned. The Russell County Board of Education is extremely happy to share in this celebration with you. It has been an honor and our great pleasure to invest in your success. My fellow Russell County graduates, I leave you with this scripture from 1 Corinthians 16 and 14. It says, "Do everything in love." God bless you and be safe.
At this time, we would like to welcome Ms. Corey Crouch, 2021 Salutatorian.
Good evening, everyone. I would like to welcome Dr. Brenda Coley, Superintendent, RCHS School Board members, our principal, Ms. Keene, Russell County Administration and staff members, family and friends of the class of 2021, past graduates and future graduates to the celebration for the class of 2021. Thank you for all being here. For all of you have made it possible for us to be where we are today. Trying to brainstorm what to write my speech about was difficult. I was not excited about standing up here and giving a speech because I'm not one to give great advice or be motivational, but rather one who is blunt and honest. Traditional graduation speeches are long and focus on how great the graduating class is, but that is not always true. Some feelings may be hurt when I say this, but not all of us will be rich, not all of us will be famous, not all of us will be the next basketball or football star, and not all of us will be successful. As unmotivating and uninspirational as this sounds, it is still reality. Unfortunately, these are all choices that individuals will make post-graduation. I am Corey Crouch, Russell County High School's salutatorian for the class of 2021. Despite how some students would see this as a great accomplishment, I do not. I was not impressed with finding out this information. Honestly, I see this as an education system in need of reform. I was classified as number 2 in my class. I continued my daily life interacting with family and friends, spending hours a week focusing on band, working a part-time job, and living an average teenage life. All I had to do was listen, follow instructions, complete my work, and turn in my assignments on time. I simply followed instructions. Our education system is lacking in many areas and needs serious improvement. How am I supposed to be motivational and supportive when I do not have faith in my own education system? If you are not able to follow simple instructions such as listening and completing assignments on time, how can anyone trust that we can bring the world to a phenomenal place with a better future for everyone? Thankfully, many choices that were made in high school can be left behind as the future allows the possibility for change. Change can be the most important thing in someone's life. Change takes the most courage of anything a person does. Many of us will change the ways we act, interact with others, and react to situations. Some of us may change our career choices or college majors. Change is either positive or negative, and I challenge the class of 2021 to be the positive kind of change. Gandhi said, "Be the change you want to see in the world." If you are unhappy right now, or even later in life, you have the power to change the situation. If you make a poor choice, you can change that by learning from your mistakes and making better choices in the future. Personal change allows growth opportunities for you to face your challenges and become a better person. Starting today, think about the changes in your life that you may need to make in order to impact the world. Think about the positive attributions you can have for others in the world. Will you be a medical professional that saves lives? Will you work in the fashion or beauty industry to help others feel better about themselves? Or will you entertain others and give them a good laugh? No matter what you choose to do with your life, it will always require you to make choices and changes. High school may have been a challenge for some of you, but life will certainly get better. We still may not understand all of the math concepts we learned or know the difference between 2, 2, and 2, but we learned how to communicate and build relationships with each other. We were able to start the beginning of our early adult lives. Today, we are ending our high school journey and seeking our future career and educational goals. I am proud of everyone sitting in front of me for making it to graduation. Remember, every one of you matters, and each of you are loved and important to someone, and you are enough. For some of us, this will be our first important accomplishment in our life. We have worked towards this day for 13 years. Such a long journey is coming to a close today, and for that I'm grateful. We would not be here without each other. A few of our favorite teachers taught our most challenging classes and gave us many memories. We would study when we got home and came to school early the next day so Ms. Cook could help us study for our open-ended tests. We would read our books and hope for the best on her detail-oriented book quizzes. We will miss Mrs. Davis for trying her best to teach us some of the concepts over and over in chemistry because we did not understand them. We will also miss Mr. Chamberlain's difficult physics test where we would have to think about the many science laws we learned and used. We are prepared to move on in our life journey as we leave our high school teachers behind and take their lessons with us. As exciting as it may be to not have to deal with the difficult parts of high school, it is bittersweet knowing that we will not be able to make any more memories here. I will miss all of the conversations in PE that I had with Alexis, Brianne, and Miranda. I will miss laughing at Mr. Ray when he would throw his hat, music, marker, or whatever else he could find at the time to throw at the ground when he was frustrated. I will always remember getting to work with Zaria and Naya and being part of being able to bring back Russell County's first majorette trophy from competition. I will miss learning how to twirl the majorette knives, and as scary as it was at the time, I'll miss teaching Zaria, Naya, and Tajane how to twirl the knives. I'll miss listening to Mr. Ray tell us three not to worry about looking good, but rather just blending in when we had to learn how to be part of the color guard. I will miss memories like Tajane dropping her lit candle at our National Honor Society induction practice. I'll always remember when we had to evacuate the building when the heater was first turned on in the winters because sparks would start flying. I'll miss all of the small moments that I had realized were taken for granted in the moment. Thank you all for making these memories possible. I'm genuinely proud of all of you for being on this field tonight, and I wish you all the best. Thank you to the staff and administration for making this possible for our student warriors. Thank you, Mrs. Shoup, for working as hard as you have been able to, so we were able to have a relatively normal senior year in the midst of this global pandemic. Thank you, Mr. Ray, for dealing with me for 6 classes, and Mr. Chamberlain for teaching me 2 of them. A special thanks to Mr. Kissel, who wanted a special shout out in my speech since he has never been formally recognized. He's the best math teacher I've ever had, and he cares about all of his students, and his sarcasm is always appreciated. Thank you, teachers and classmates, for reaching out when you knew there was a chance I would not be able to graduate after losing my brother Kevin this year. You gave me the love, strength, and courage to carry on. I know that he is looking down on me right now from heaven as I speak. As my speech comes to a close, I want to read another quote by Maya Angelou from one of her famous poems. You might write me down in history with your bitter, twisted lies. You may trod me in the very dirt, but still, like dust, I'll rise. No matter your past, present, or future, I know that you will have the strength to rise. The class of 2021 will rise because we are warriors.
Thank you, Corey. We now would like to recognize and invite our 2021 Valedictorian, Ms. Tamia Mack.
First, I would like to say good evening to the students, faculty, staff, parents, family, and friends. I would also like to say thank you to our salutatorian, Ms. Corey Crouch, for those amazing words of encouragement. Lastly, I would like to thank Ms. Keene, our principal. Being the principal of a high school, let alone Russell County, is difficult, but she makes it look easy. For those of you who may not know me, my name is Tamia Mack, and I am the valedictorian of the class of 2021. I would say that going through high school has been a breeze, but I couldn't look you in your eyes. A lot of hard work and sacrifice has gone into achieving the opportunity to stand before you to speak today. I am highly honored to give this graduation speech. All of the students you see sitting before you have worked extremely hard to make it here on this field. They have endured stressful school hours, hard coursework, and last but not least, each other. On behalf of everyone sitting before me, I would like to say thank you. Thank you to the teachers and staff who go above and beyond for Russell County, especially teachers like Mr. Kissel, who wanted a shout out. I would also like to say thank you to the parents. With your help, the future is sure to be bright. I also would like to thank the students for the friendship and bonds that have formed over the years. The moral support and laughter have served as sufficient medicine to the overwhelming events of high school, even the last few months. The class of 2021 has been together since the old days, since chewing gum would get you 3 days of ISS, telling on your classmates would get you yelled at. Sometimes, if the teacher was in a good mood, it'd earn you a few extra bonus points. Also, they've been together since running in the halls will earn you a few extra dollars to get extra food in the cafeteria. We have endured so much together. We have been through anything from power outages, having to sit in these very bleachers in the cold, all the way until our junior year being cut because of a global pandemic. Yet and still, our senior year has been a roller coaster, and we still are sitting here today. I just want you guys to know that I'm proud of you. You truly deserve everything you have your mind set on achieving, and I wish you all the best. In the wise words of Margaret Lawrence, so if this were indeed my final hour, these would be my words to you. I will not claim to pass on any secret of life, for there is none. Try to feel in your heart's core the reality of others. This is the most painful thing in the world, probably the most necessary. In times of personal adversity, know that you are not alone. Know that although in the eternal scheme of things, you are small, you are also unique and irreplaceable. So are all of your other fellow humans. Know that your commitment is above all to life itself. As you begin your journey into the world, I want you to remember to live. The world is already serious enough as it is. Try to spend your life enjoying the little things. Enjoy the time with your loved ones, creating memories. Enjoy the time you have building towards your happiness. In the blink of an eye, it can all be taken away, And the last thing you would want is living with regret because you chose to live what little time you had as something that didn't make you happy. In your future endeavors, I wish you all nothing but the best. I wish you all happiness and success. I wish you all tranquility and peace. Last but not least, I wish everyone here today $1 million and the fastest car on the market. And with that, I wish you all a great rest of your life. 2021 out. Thank you.
Thank you to Mia and Corey. Can we have another round of applause for both of these young ladies? Your Russell County High School Warriors are proud of both you and all of your accomplishments. As the principal of Russell County High School, I proudly stand before you tonight to welcome all of our parents, community members, faculty and staff, and to present the class of 2021. These students this year were issued a challenge by our superintendent, Dr. Brenda Coley. Dr. Coley challenged all warriors to rise up. Not only did the class of 2021 rise up, but they dominated every obstacle or challenge thrown their way. These young men and women sitting before you tonight on this field refused to be defeated. Despite a global pandemic, school and learning continued. Despite a global pandemic, extracurriculars and sports continued. Despite a global pandemic, our class of 2021 rose above it all. I proudly present the class of 2021 for the awarding of diplomas. I would like to now welcome Dr. Brenda Coley, Superintendent of Russell County Schools, to the podium.
Good evening. Good evening. I am honored to share in this important occasion with the faculty, staff, students, parents, and friends of our warrior family. As I look into the crowd, I see the beauty of love. Love for our God-given calling to educate, to parent, to inspire and empower great minds. We are here to celebrate a very distinctive group that deserves our acclamations. The members of the Russell County High School graduation class of 2021. It's your time. It's your moment. It's your victory. Let's give them a round of applause. Although we have been presented with uncountable challenges of the health pandemic, COVID-19, we have risen. We overpowered them, all to give our students the very best senior class experience possible. This year has provided opportunities to innovate our classrooms with non-traditional approaches. In many ways, this new normal has cultivated a new set of invaluable skills within our students, including flexibility, resilience, self-regulation, and communication. Today's accomplishments would not have been possible without the support of the Russell County Board of Education. We deeply appreciate the dedication and commitment of the members of our school board who are faithful to the students' ultimate success in this school district. Please stand as I call your name. President, Ms. Eugenia Upshaw. Vice President, Mr. Kenneth Barnes. Member, Mr. Joseph Williams. Member, Mr. Tim Simpson. Member, Ms. Dilly Elliott. Member, Mr. Tommy Pugh. And member, Mr. Keith Mitchell. Please give them a round of applause. to the administration, faculty, and staff of Russell County High School, thank you for sharing your knowledge, passion, and gifting of teaching. You are an awesome and resilient accumulation of dedicated professionals that demonstrate day in and day out that you have protective instincts and provided our students with a safe place to excel and succeed. You have navigated the challenges of change and never unwavered in your commitment to our students and school. Thank you. Let's celebrate our teachers, our educators, our support staff. And lastly, to the parents of our graduating seniors, words cannot express my sincere appreciation and gratitude for your continued support and involvement in our school. Thank you for sharing your most precious possession, your children, for entrusting us with their education and personal development. Class of 2021, today we are proud to have each one of you here today. We are proud of your academic achievements. Today we are proud of the fine, brave, strong, and resilient warriors you have become. Today we are proud. You are ready for life's battle to reach your destiny. You are warrior strong for life. As superintendent of this district for more than 6 years, I continue to be delighted by the fact that I am a proud alumni of this great warrior legacy. Celebrate your superintendent. It gives me great pleasure to grant you such an award as your high school diploma. Russell County High School 2121 graduates, thank you for leaving an inedible legacy of excellence and achievement in the fine tradition of the Russell County School District. Remember that commencement is not the ending, but the beginning of a new path to your destination. As you are now faced with the world of opportunities, college, career, work, or military, you must choose the best path for you. Stay connected to your family, positive influences, and your warrior spirit. Hold on to whatever will keep you grounded, focused, and motivated to keep you on the path to success. I have personally held on to one of my favorite books found in Proverbs 3, 5, and 6. For I trust in the Lord with all my heart, leaning not on my own understanding, but in all thy ways, acknowledging him as he continues to direct my path. And now, by the powers vested in me, by the state of Alabama, the Department of Education, as the superintendent of Russell County School District, I certify that each student seated before you meets the requirements to receive an Alabama high school diploma on this 20th day of May 2021. Congratulations to the members of the Russell County class of 2021. God bless you.
As we call the names of the graduates, please hold your applause until we reach the end of that row. We would like to offer respect to each one of these graduates, but as soon as the row has reached their seats, I will give you the cue to applause, and then please go crazy. Tamia Adriana Mack. Please hold your applause. Corey Celeste Crouch. Tajane Zanaya Beasley. Tatiana Lynn Bulens. Sierra Madison Bush. Nyasia Jonte Bird. Kaylee Nicole Cannon. Damaya Michelle Collier. Tiandra Lene Crawford. Adam Depew. Calandra Jabri Fagans. Dallas D. Harper. Alexander Wallace Ivy. Kiana Janae James. Ronnie Lee Joseph III. Shantia Andrea Kennedy. Raven Diane Ellen Leininger. Kiana Marie Mike. Wesley Austin Rice. Maria Del Carmen Sanchez. Please offer these graduates a round of applause. That was beautiful. Row 1, please be seated. Jaquan Quatez Smith. Please hold your applause. Marcus Braheen Thorne. Adasia Nicole Vicente Maldonado. Brianne Elizabeth Waldo. Erin Kamila Wofford. Hunter Denton Lee Adams. Let's go! Cyrus Shine Atkins. Please hold your applause. Owen Patrick Amaro. Tamaya Nicole Anderson. Brittany Kai Lavon Armstrong. Jordan Akivia Askew. Brianna Chantilly Joyce Chantilly Beatty. Sorry about it. Bailey Rebecca Bass. Brian Keith Jalen Battle. Taylor Morgan Battles. Sydney Michelle Beasley. Zachary Austin Bedwell. Seth Lucky Boeing. Deshaun Jarrell Bush. Dakota Jeffrey Bird. Please offer these graduates a round of applause. Row 2, please be seated. Lee Ethan Camper III. David Oliver Cantrell. Haley Rain Carpenter. Jeremiah David Castile. Tyreek Michael Chadwick. Joseph Ryan Cheney. Stephanie Christine Shalhoun. Kiera Janae Childs. Bobby Wayne Cook. Colby Lee Cook. Dennis Manuel Corona Perez. Maya Mary Cravatis. Caleb Andrew Crosby. Ariel Antonia Cross. Rachel Lisa Daisley. Amion Kiana Janaya Davis. Jalen Marquez Davis. Quentin Dion Davis. Ashley Gillette Denny. Miracle LaJoy Dowdy. Please offer these graduates a round of applause. Row 3, please be seated. Daislyn Manuela Ebanks. Kaylee Madison Elkins. Carvis Telero Evans III. Scarlett Brianne Farley. Jillian Leora Fincher. Daniel Andrew Foster. Daniel Marcellus Foster. Jasmine Tyree Shante Francis. Matthias Francis Jr. Damian Mikkel Gerkitz. Veronica Danielle Giddens. Quinazia Latasia Jaquila Good. Deontarius Jermaine Gaucher. DJ. Quindarius D. Gaucher. Jimmy L. Greer, Jr. Blake Lee Gwynn. Samisha Shanquil Hall. Jenna Mackenzie Ham. Dylan Shane Dozier. Please offer these graduates a round of applause. Row 4, please be seated. Terrence Lee Hand. Shane Michael Harper. Daenerys Tradell Harris. Jakedra Zykeria Jasmine Harris. Lashanti Alexis Harris. Jaquan Giovante Head. Kiara Leanne Hicks. Lakin LeBron Hill. Tamira Tramiz Hill. Darius Solomon Holcomb. Mandy Leanne Ellis Horace. Randy Lee Ellis Horace. Kenneth James Howard. Alasia Amani Centrell Huggins. Antonio Lamar Jackson, Jr. Michaela Lachey Jackson. Myrick Danye Jackson. Chakijane Elizabeth Lakivia Jakes. Keon Ralph Jesse Johnson. Aram Elisa Jones. Please offer these graduates a round of applause. Row 5, please be seated. Alfonso Antonio Jones, Jr. Aubrey Diavion Jones. Maya Jordan Jones Rocha. Grace Alexandria Juarez. George Kendrick, Jr. Caitlin Christine Kinsey. Ashlyn Nicole Kirkland. Shatoria Deshay LaFleur. Alexandria Laverne Lally. Erin Genevieve Lane. Zaria Ann Lawson. Maurice Anthony Litchfield. Justin Taylor Little. William Tyler Locke. Xavier Kentrell Loki. Amaya McKenna Lauterball.
You did it. Awesome job. Y'all are awesome.
Dentrell DeMonte Lyles. Ian Matthew Malcolm. Jonathan Maldonado. Please offer these graduates a round of applause. Row 6, please be seated. Chris Jeremiah Thomas Maps. Sierra Arena Maurice Martin. Andrell Glendale Mathis. Christopher Waylon Mako. Austin Carter McAllister. Jeffrey Dwayne McCain, Jr. Maya Omaria McClendon. Miranda Nicole Meadus. Jaden Deron Middlebrooks. Abigail Lee Miley. Lashunti Shanae Mizell. Tyus Sincere Montgomery. Naya Sincere Moore. Quentin Jamal Morris. Casey Kanar Odom Jr. Arnold Caden Oglesby. Kaylee Janae Oliver. Doje Brian Orwiwa. Please offer these graduates a round of applause. Row 7, please be seated. Lexi Elizabeth Osborne. Tiandria Miocius Owens. Kenneth Kiwan Page. Emily Crystal Pearden. Omar Pierre Jr. Amari Trinice Porter. Alasia Lashante Randolph. Cortez J. Rollins. Raven Amarilise Rodriguez. Brianna Marie Rowe. Preston James Sabo. Jalen Keon Sanks. Destiny Trinice Shepard. Omari Dwayne Smith. Montravius Gerard Span. Asia Talea Stevens. Logan Lane Stewart. Jalen Marquise Straughter. Jordan Marquez Straughter. Taylor Lee Tosworth. Please offer these graduates a round of applause. Row 8, please be seated. Madison Ashadium Taylor. Zykeria Tamaya Thomas. India Ariel Tibbs. Austin Chance Toombs. Harrison Blake Van Gorkum. Emily Jo Warren. Raquavius Jaheim Warren. Matthew J. Weatherholtz. Kiwan Jishan Arif Webb. Christopher Chase White. Alexis Nashe Williams. Gwendolyn Mayana Tashawn Williams. Kanitria Sinye Williams. Patricia Danielle Williams. Skylar Kaylee Williams. Ryan Wayndell Willis Jr. Curtis Dwayne Wilson. Lucas Stephen Wilson. Olivia Lee Wilson. Please offer these graduates a round of applause. Row 9, please be seated. Christopher David Ray, Jr. Brandon Alexander Wright. Christopher Bernard Wright, Jr. Jalen Daniel Yaws.